But alas, the crevice to which this story resides is solely a metaphorical one. Stashed in the far reaches of a young Nancy Wilts' mind, it is filled with so many heavy secrets and sharp memories that were you to reach your hand inside, you might lose the whole arm. And then, before you know it, you've begun to make a crevice of your own. It started with a storm, the loudest and coldest of the year. Hello? You're in my house. This is my house?
It's nice. I like it.
Thank you.
You won't send me back out there.
I won't send you back out there.
Good.
I think... No. I'm certain. This was the first time a stranger had looked into those eyes and let the question of why extend past a fleeting thought. Who was there to give this orphan child burdened with a past she couldn't make sense of the time of day? Well, I wouldn't say it was out of a natural heroism, or that it grew from a guilty pity that I invited her in that day. I'm rather ashamed to admit it was most likely a boredom that pushed me to open the door. Or so I thought at the time.
I don't like windows.
What's your name? Right, no name at all. Do you have any... Okay. Right, well, it's late, so you can stay on the sofa tonight.
No.
Why not?
I don't like windows. Lock it?
It doesn't have one, but unlock?
I suppose.
That night wasn't when I learned her name. or age, or anything about those heavy secrets. Those wouldn't come until many years later. But I did learn she couldn't sleep facing the window. I was a writer at the time, and uncertainty was something I was familiar with. However, I was nervous as to how this turning point would affect my days. Alas, like most things concerning Nancy at this time, it was simple. In the days that followed, we fell into a sort of routine. Everything was always the same. Except, for the moments it wasn't. But I didn't like to ponder on it. Nancy? Your name's Nancy? It's not a bad drawing.
No ink today? Giving up on the writing, have we?
No, it's for Nancy.
Who's Nancy?
She's she's a friend.
Right, love.
It was that shopkeeper who brought me back to my senses. To be frank, I'm rather appalled at myself for overlooking this particular question. Perhaps the most important question. By no means was I a foolish person. I was sensible, straightforward, and rather adept at social interaction, if I do say so myself. Yet the thought of calling someone when I found a child alone in the street never once crossed my mind. At the time I put it down to shock, confusion. Well, now I know I wasn't the first or last person to fall prey to whatever mystic seemed to linger around Nancy. Remember those photos you like looking at? The ones on the wall? With all the people? They're family photos. They have everyone in. Cousins, aunties, brothers, sisters. My parents. Where are your parents, Nancy? Where did you come from?
I really wish you hadn't bought those paints.
How did you know I bought...
I'm not ready yet.
Okay.
Has Mum come to see you today? I don't want her to come.
You can't stay here forever.
You do. You stay here forever.
You can't know that.
I'm not ready for her to come yet. Get out!
You say she's been here a week?
Appeared out of nowhere. I couldn't leave her outside, it was pouring, but she just...
Stuck around?
I didn't let her. She's got this really convincing face. Quite hard to talk to. Let me introduce you. Nancy?
Not yet.
I'm going to come in. You're being rude. Please come out and say hello. What the?
Did she lock it?